Charles Leclerc on the pole position alongside Martin Mortensen, who can still take the championship. He does have a mathematical possibility. Ben Barnicoat, however, does not. Here we go then, over the start and finishing line, and we are racing for 22 laps around this long Bahrain circuit. All the karts streaming through the first turn and looking like they are pretty much all through. We ride on board with Joseph Mawson, the Australian, heading out to the back of the circuit, and he has two ART teammates ahead of him. Mawson also can still win the championship mathematically if at least Charles Leclerc has a DNF ahead of him. Hubert and Easthope also have to do the same. Easthope starting mid-pack, Hubert right at the back, as has Ricky Collard in the 80 kart. Both Collard and Hubert bent their chassis in that race 2 accident, and Easthope finding his way past Collard over the brow of the hill. Now, Charles Leclerc needs to win this. If he does so, Easthope must finish at least in 5th position. Oh, Collard spun round. Collard spun round and is out of the race. Ricky Collard out of the race and out of the championship fight. Joseph Mawson down the inside of Ben Barnicoat for 2nd position, splitting those two ART karts. Barnicoat was there as a buffer. Barnicoat was there to help Charles Leclerc, and all of a sudden, Barnicoat's been rendered useless for a moment, and Mawson is looking dangerous. If Mawson can get ahead of Leclerc, the mathematics all change around, and Hubert and Easthope can finish further back. Leclerc looks over his shoulder. Mawson's got far more pace going into the spoon section, has the inside line, and the Australian leads in Bahrain. And now Easthope, who is outside of the top 10 positions at the moment, only needs to finish in 8th position to take the championship. There he is. We now go back on board with Leclerc, who loses 2nd position to Barnicoat. A good little scrap ahead of Easthope here between Germain Villanueva and Formula K teammate Frederick Schandorf, who started in 5th position. Leclerc back up into 2nd position. That's far better. That's exactly where he needs to be. But he really needs to win this one now that Easthope is making up some ground. Easthope has in his sights 8th spot. But Anthoine Hubert, we haven't seen anything of him, but he's not going to win the Under-18 World Championship. The kart too badly damaged, and he's just not got the pace. Mortensen moves up 1. So Webster and Mortensen now demoting Gagan down. And the front, though, Leclerc is challenging Mortensen for the lead. Challenging Mawson for the lead. Joseph Mawson under pressure from Leclerc on the final lap here. Through the big spoon section, Leclerc's managed to pull that gap that had been established in the mid part of the race, and now Mawson goes defensive, big defence into the chicane. 3 corners left. This is the last real overtaking opportunity. Leclerc's not going to make it through. Savone goes up into 3rd position momentarily to try and demote Ben Barnicoat, but at the front of the field, it's Mawson who takes the victory ahead of Leclerc, and here's Easthope in 10th position. Matthew Graham running very slowly, and Mansell has run off the circuit, and all of a sudden Easthope has found himself in 8th position where he needed to be. He comes across the start and finishing line, and Henry Easthope, I think, has done enough for the championship. Confirmation of the result. Mawson, Leclerc, Barnicoat, Savone, Webster and Mortensen ahead of Gagan in the end, and Easthope in 8th position. Wow! And here are the final points then. Easthope just 1 ahead of Leclerc in the end. Anthoine Hubert 10 down, and then Mawson missing out on 3rd position by 1.2. Mortensen, Graham, Savone, Collard, Barnicoat and Webster